بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. ثم أما بعد، يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى: ضرب الله مثلا للذين كفروا امرأة نوح وامرأة لوط كانتا تحت عبدين من عبادنا صالحين فخانتاهما فلم يغنيا عنهما من الله شيئا وقيل ادخلا النار مع الداخلين. Examples that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sets in the Quran for many things to get the idea or to make people understand and relate so they can choose the course of behavior in this life. He sets an example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for disbelievers. The wife of Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, the wife of Prophet Nuh, one of the great prophets, spent the most number of years in Gaza, living with him, under his supervision, under his care, under his everything. And وَقِيلَ ادْخُلَ النَّارَ مَعَ الدَّاخِلِينَ. She's in hell. Disbelief. Nothing worked with her. وَضَرَبَ اللَّهُ مَثَلًا لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا امرأة فرعون. Fir'aun is the biggest tyrant, the greatest sinner, the one who claimed he is God. He enslaved everyone. Horrible. And a woman lives under him, and she is from the people of Jannah. This is to tell you something, that it's all here in the heart. It's you, not him, not her, not the situations. It was a hard time that I passed through, it was difficult at work, or this is the way it is, life is tough. It's you. Don't blame it on someone else. If you want the guidance, you will get it, regardless of your situations. There is no one can be or can imagine more difficult situation than living with someone. He makes people worship him, and then you turn around and worship someone else. That just doesn't work. One believer under the biggest tyrant, and one disbeliever under the biggest prophet. Subhanallah. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not change your situations unless you want to change. He doesn't come and just plant the faith subhanahu wa ta'ala. You need to ask for it. And you need to beg for it. And you need to take an initiative. It's not just sit there and والله ما بعرف كيف الله هداه. No, أنا بعرف كيف الله هداه. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, usually people say, I have no idea how Allah guided him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees something in him to deserve this guidance, and he gave it to him. You don't know what he has, you don't know what he did, you don't know what he thought of. When we think about tiny things that makes the person enter the Jannah, and he has horrible things there, this to let you know that just because you see someone doing bad things, don't conclude that he is going to hell. Yes, it is bad. Yes, it is haram. Yes, he might die and go and get punished for it. But at the same time, you have no idea what actions that person might do or did, through which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive him, or through which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him the guidance. 17 times minimum you say what? Ihdina as-sirat al-mustaqim, and you are Muslim. Every day, oh Allah, guide me to the straight path. 17 times. Why do you do that? Why don't you just sit there and let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide you to that straight path? It's because you need to work. The point is, don't blame anyone. Don't blame the situations, don't blame people, blame yourself. You want to be good, you can be good. You want to be evil, it's easy too. Quran is so special in those ayat, so special in everything. Quran is like a flower. If you leave a flower, what happens to it? It wilts, it fades away, it dies. But when you leave the Quran, you wilt, you fade away, you die, not the Quran. Quran is so special, like a very good, sincere friend. Let's say you met a wonderful person, and you went with him for lunch, or you hang around with him for an hour or two, and that was it. How much are you going to benefit from him? Minimum. Quran is like that. The more you involve with your friendship with him, the bigger and the more you benefit. Every time you read Quran, benefit comes. Every time you hang around with a good person, benefit comes. The more you know that person, the more you are attached to it, the more you are benefiting from it, because you start to know it and to know that person. Quran is likewise. So don't ever detach yourself from the Quran and think that the Quran is going to be worried. It's you. If you leave the Quran, you're the one who is going to wilt. You are the one who is going to have the bad things. You are the one who is going to lose the serenity. You are the one who is going to lose the hasanat. You are the loser, not the Quran. Talk about Quran, alhamdulillah. In Tanzil Academy in Islamic School of Irving, one of the students, I think about 11 years old, he went for the international competition in Qatar. MashaAllah, he got first place worldwide. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. First place worldwide. Hundreds of contestants. He made it to the third place, and yesterday they did the final. We were hoping and praying that he will get one of those three. Definitely he's going to be that, and we were hoping for first place, and alhamdulillah he got first place. So this is a ni'mah that we praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Someone from United States of America gets that. It is an honor to serve the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from those people who serve the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. His name is Idris Nawaz. Idris Nawaz, first place worldwide Quran competition. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless his parents. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless his teachers, the people who are involved in educating and teaching people to love the Quran and serve the Quran and act upon the Quran. Jazakumullahu khairan. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم.